So if 80% of the people around the planet have back pain at some point in their life, I know this has happened to you. And if you have an upcoming vacation or some type of trip planned and you're worried about your back pain, then you're gonna wanna watch this video. My name is Dr. Dawn Andalone. I have helped thousands of people get over their back pain and really find a long-term solution in a more conservative route without medications or surgery. And if you're like me and you love to travel, then keep watching this video because we're going to talk about what to avoid and what not to do when traveling with back pain. So for some people, sitting in a car for a long car ride or sitting on a flight for a long period of time can be really daunting. I'm actually in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico on vacation, and my brother-in-law here was complaining of back pain and worried about the flight home. Now, this is what I've heard from so many of my clients as well, and I've helped guide them in the right direction of certain things that they can do, and some are obvious and little strategies that you can do to help avoid that back pain and really make you enjoy yourself. Because why go on vacation? You want to do new activities, you want to enjoy yourself, you don't want back pain to stop you. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So some tips about flying. If you're going on a long flight, you want to make sure that you have an aisle seat. This is going to be able to have easy access to get up and down and move more frequently. I advise my clients to get up and down every 20 or 30 minutes if that's possible, if the seatbelt sign is off, and you can do that. You want to walk up and down the aisles. You want to move your legs and your ankles, maybe bend and straighten your knees, get up and down and do a few squats from your chair. You want to move. That is going to help improve blood flow circulation, and any of that stiffness that's starting to occur in your lower back, it'll provide some relief there. Now, if you haven't brought a pillow or a blanket, something with you on this flight, you can prepare ahead by bringing a towel or even a large jacket, something you can roll up and put in the small of your back. That normal curve in the lumbar spine, that lower part of your back, it can really feel a lot of stress in those airplane seats because I know they're not very comfortable and they're not really constructed for the normal spine. So if you stick something in your lower back while you're sitting, that can actually ease some of that pressure and discomfort. Your muscles have to adapt and take a lot of that stress on your spine when you're not in the right position. So if that little cushion or creating a lumbar support will provide more relief, that can be a huge help. I know I do it for myself, even though I don't struggle with back pain all the time, but I can get more stiff and sore if I don't do that on a long flight. Another thing you should do is stay hydrated, maybe 24 to 48 hours before. Make sure you're drinking a lot of fluids, nothing to dehydrate you like lots of coffee or alcohol. You want to have lots of fluids and water leading up to your trip. Also, bring a water bottle with you. Hydration is very important for your lower back not to feel stiff and achy. So besides the seat on the airplane, this can be true too if you're going on a long car ride. You want to make sure the seat is adjusted to more of this 90-degree position from your hips to your knees. So it kind of looks like this when you're sitting. Your hips are here and your knees are here, feet to the floor. You can adjust the seat so you're not sitting back like a bucket seat, and therefore that's not causing some rounding in your back. You can roll something up, a towel or a pillow, something to put in that lower back, just like you can do on a plane, but this can really ease a lot of stress and discomfort in your back if you're going on a long car ride. So besides the obvious of sitting for longer periods of time to get to your destination, the biggest thing that I see is traveling with your bags. Now, if you are traveling with other people, this can really be a huge help because you want to check in your bag. You don't want to be lugging it through the airport, especially if you have connecting flights, or lifting it in an overhead bin. Those can be huge culprits to neck and shoulder pain and also lower back pain when you're having to lift any heavy items. If you have someone with you, have them lift it, or see if someone can assist you and help you. If that's not possible, to check in your bag. But packing light and also walking through the airport or walking on a long distance with a backpack versus a shoulder bag or something that's gonna weigh you down on one side and create that extra stress on one side of your spine. Backpacks can be improving your posture even without it realizing it when you're walking, and can help you stand more upright and elongated through your spine, protecting your back. So another thing that I see when you get to your destination, I was lucky enough that we stayed in a condo this time. We had an amazing bed, and this bed was super comfortable, but I know I've stayed in hotels with super hard beds. It's not comfortable, and my back would start getting stiff and achy after I woke up the next morning. Well, if you're in an unfamiliar bed, it's not what you're used to. Your back may feel a little more stiff and achy. Try to get as many pillows as possible, and this way you can position yourself in a more comfortable position on your side or also on your back. Maybe a couple pillows under your knees, and making sure your head is in line with your spine. I actually travel with my Pillowized pillow that we sell at Level 4 PT and Pilates to people all over the world, and we can actually drop ship them if you measure yourself. But I can't sleep without this pillow. It's kind of ridiculous. So this pillow, because it's contoured and measured to my shoulder and neck position, I actually squish it all the way down and check it in my suitcase when I go on a longer vacation, because I want to make sure that I'm not going to wake up with a headache or neck or shoulder or upper back or lower back stiffness. Now, if you don't have a Pillowized pillow, this is something you can send us a message or comment below, and we can be able to send you a link on how to measure yourself and actually order a pillow through us. It's a very seamless process, but I know that so many people deal with having many different pillows in their closet and nothing works right. I swear by this one. I've used it for the last couple years and I can't sleep with anything other than that. Now, I also had the luxury of having multiple pillows and some extra pillows in the closet of where we were staying, so I could get more comfortable in the bed. Now, if you don't do that, just check in with the person at the hotel or the place that you're staying and see if you can get access to more pillows, because more pillows can make your spine feel more supported and can make you a little more comfortable. You also, if you're in an unfamiliar bed and it's not very comfortable, you want to make sure you have a little stretching routine in the morning, and this can be very helpful. So whether you are lying in bed in the morning and just taking 5 minutes to move your knees, bent knees side to side, back and forth, kind of rotating your spine a little bit, or grabbing behind your thigh and bending and straightening your knee to really stretch out the back of your thigh or through your hamstring. Those exercises are going to help release some of that tension on your lower back. So take a few minutes before you get up and before you stand and put pressure on your spine and your discs in your spine by doing some simple, just gentle rotational and also hip stretching exercises. You also want to make sure that you're getting a lot of either walking or swimming, something that is going to bring more blood flow and circulation to your muscles. So on a vacation, we tend to walk a lot more, whether we're walking through the town we're in or we walk up and down the beach, whatever the situation is. I find that I actually get more exercise sometimes on vacation. So doing a lot of walking is going to be very helpful for lower back pain. And if you wake up with that achiness, just know, go on a 20-minute walk, you're probably going to feel better afterward. You also, if you have access to a pool or a gym, something that you can be able to get some swimming in, that can be another benefit to lower back pain and just helping blood flow circulation, helping your muscles calm down, and it can really help ease back pain as well. So are you ready to go on your next travel excursion and not go without back pain? I hope you learned something from this video. I would invite you to comment below, which one are you gonna try? Which one sparked some interest in you and you thought, oh, I haven't thought about that. Maybe I'll do that this time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you find this helpful, please hit subscribe. We have a lot more videos and tips about back pain and exercises you can do to relieve it. If you please hit subscribe to our channel, you'll be updated twice a week when we add new videos as well. So thank you so much for watching.